Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Halti Martin, the host of this show where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Halti Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. When I ask startups how much they are raising for investment, they often quote their total raise for the life of the startup. We then talk about breaking the raise into smaller rounds so the founder doesn't have to spend too much time on the fundraise process. Here's some guidance on how to break down your startup fundraise into tranches, or what some call rounds. Family and friends funding, $10,000 to $100,000. This helps set up your legal entity, intellectual property, and basic prototype. Pre-seed, $250K. This raises for the initial research and beta product development. Seed, $500,000 to $750K. This raise is for building out the product and closing initial customers. Seed Plus, $500K to $750K. This raise is for growing the sales and establishing repeatable sales and marketing processes. Series A, $1.5 million to $3 million. This raise is for growing your sales up past the $1 million annual revenue mark. Series B, $5 million to $15 million. This raise is for growing your sales up past the $3 million annual revenue. If you raise too much money too early in the life of your startup, you will find yourself giving away too much equity, so it's important to raise in stages. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso. We help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start up something today. Halti Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinions of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon for the basis of investment decisions.